2021 NFL packs. I put out a video a few weeks, maybe even a month ago now, of me opening the first few packs of the box. And with it now being a quarter into the NFL season, I wanted to go ahead and just do a follow-up with the remaining packs. Also, for those of you who have watched a few of my previous NFL pack opening videos, you're probably well aware that I, of course, am an Eagles fan. And if you follow the NFL, you'll know they're doing pretty well. I know there's probably some Dallas fans or Washington or New York fans that are probably clicking off the video already. And, well, good. So, as a tradition, I'm going to go ahead and hold the packs up like this to try to identify which ones of these seem different than the others. This is a trick that I've learned from Binaural Beats, who is an awesome ASMR artist. He's actually the first one who I discovered ever. And this is something that he did, and I just always kind of have done it since. So, do you see any of these packs that look different than the others? That one there, right? I think so too. So, we'll take that one and set that aside from the others. That way, we're kind of saving the best for last, most likely. Right, because that one's thicker. See that? Yeah. So, let me find where I put my scissors here. Oh, they're there. So let's do this. I want to set these down right there. And we're going to use these kitchen scissors because I can't find the regular ones. For some reason, they've gone missing in the house. You know how that goes, I'm sure. Like many of you, I'm sure you have a dedicated junk drawer where you keep things like sauce packets and straws from like Dunkin' and menus and things like that. And some of those things may include pens, pencils, and scissors. Well, the scissors from that drawer have gone missing, so we're left with kitchen scissors. Okay. So let's get started here. Try not to cut the actual cards. There we go. And this is the first time I'm doing this standing. Normally I'm sitting down with the camera facing the table. However, I wanted to make it a bit more personal and try something a little different. So let me know if you enjoy it this way better. Or if you want, I can always role play opening these packs as well. So, bear in mind, my football fans out there, specifically American football, that this is from last year. So, not all the players are going to be on the teams that they're shown to be this year. As an example of that, this is Amari Cooper, a wide receiver who used to play for first the Raiders, then the Cowboys, and now he is on the Cleveland Browns. He's a pretty good receiver. And he is up and down when it comes to fantasy football. pretty good this week, but it didn't matter because I still lost anyway. Calvin Ridley, a young wide receiver for the Atlanta Falcons. He had gambled and bet money on games last year, and it was found out, and so he was suspended for a full year, which is understandable. You're not supposed to do that for many different reasons. However, there's people in the league that do many, many worse things, like domestic violence, for example, and they don't get punished nearly as bad as that. Like their punishments are just not as harsh as somebody who gambled on some games. So, I don't know. Anthony Harris, safety for the Vikings. I think he's still on the Vikings. Odell Beckham Jr. He was a Super Bowl winner last year with the Los Angeles Rams. He's still on my fantasy team, just eating up a bench spot, but he might get re-signed at some point this year with another playoff team. And if that happens, I want to make sure he's ready to go. Larry Fitzgerald. This is one of those cool-looking next-level stat cards. And he was obviously an iconic player for the Arizona Cardinals. Aaron Donald, the best defensive tackle in the league, arguably the best defensive player ever. And he's having another great year, of course. Kyler Murray, the Eagles just defeated Kyler and the Arizona Cardinals last week. And they're not doing so well this year. Kyler's been very inconsistent, it seems. Kyle Pitts. It's a rookie card, which is cool, but he's a tight end for the Atlanta Falcons. A good young player for them. Rakeem Boyd. What position do you play? Probably running back, I would guess. Yeah. I don't know what team he plays on. Shadarius Atwell. And their wide receiver. Geno Atkins, defensive tackle for the Bengals. And Kenneth Murray, a linebacker for the Chargers. And if I start sweating, I do apologize. As you can hear, the air conditioning just kicked on. It is another hot and muggy fall day down here in Florida. I'm still trying to get used to that. Up in Pennsylvania, it is usually very cool at this time of year, at least at night. Speaking of which, I'm actually traveling to Pennsylvania tomorrow, and I'll be up there for about a week. And then after that, going up to Maine, the state of Maine, for about 1 to 2 weeks as well. So I'm going to do, or at least attempt to, do a little on the road kind of videos for you. Sometimes I might have to use my little Apple headset, but we'll see what happens. Okay, this is Quinnen Williams, defensive tackle for the Jets. Tyrann Mathieu, safety. Used to play for the Chiefs. I don't know where Tyron is now, though. Also known as the Honey Badger. David Montgomery, running back for the Bears. It's a lot harder keeping these cards kind of all organized. Miles Jack, linebacker for the Jaguars. Get in there. There we go. Luke Kuechly, linebacker for the Panthers, was a really good linebacker for many years for them. Arguably the best linebacker in the league during his era. I believe, if I remember correctly, that he retired earlier than what was expected due to fears of concussions and things like that. I could be misremembering his story with other people in the league, but I think that's what happened. This is Ezekiel Elliott, the most overrated and overpaid back in the league. It's like as soon as he got his money, got a big payday, he fell off a cliff, performance-wise. And of course that would happen because he's on my fantasy team. Tylan Wallace, wide receiver, rookie card. Trey McKitty, tight end rookie. Carlos Basham Jr., rookie, defensive end. Jared Cook, tight end. I don't know who he plays for now. Joshua Kelly, running back for the Chargers. Oh, he could be on a different team now, I'm not sure. And Adam Humphries, wide receiver, Titans. So not too many big names there. I think I'm actually going to cut all these packs in order right now. Just that way I don't have to kind of keep switching back and forth with the scissors. And just that way it makes it a little bit easier. Hopefully that little plastic thing hitting the mic doesn't make a very loud sound. Alright, so there's one pack. Two packs. Three packs. And four. Okay, this is the last of the scissor sounds. Alright, let me put these down. So, let's go ahead and bust into the next pack here. Once again, we have Ezekiel Elliott. Rodney McLeod, many years. And he actually helped us win our Super Bowl back in 2017 as well. I loved him as a player. I thought he was great. Can you guys hear that really loud cricket outside my window? It's having a good time out there. DeAndre Swift, a pretty good young running back for the Detroit Lions, who, despite having been in a lot of games this year, are still really struggling to win. Chuba Hubbard, I think is how you pronounce that. Running back rookie. An NFL legend, Howie Long of the Raiders. Justin Herbert, quarterback for the Los Angeles Chargers. And he's a really good fantasy player. Zach Smith, quarterback, rookie. Peyton Ramsey, quarterback, rookie. Sage Sharant, rookie card, wide receiver. Gabriel Davis, a really good wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills. They're having themselves quite the year. They're a lot of fun to watch. Mike Williams, wide receiver for the Chargers. And Alden Smith, defensive end for the Cowboys. Next pack. Antonio Gibson, running back for the Washington Commanders. They're having a really bad year. That's all I can say. That they have Carson Wentz under quarterback, and I used to love Carson, but he's just so reckless anymore. Damian Harris, running back for the New England Patriots. Ed Reed, a legendary safety for the Baltimore Ravens. Adam Thielen, wide receiver for the Minnesota Vikings. A pretty good player for the most part. He's had some good years and some bad years. Joe Schubert, linebacker for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, this is a cool card. So, these are three legendary safeties that played during the 2000s and into the 2010s a little bit. So you have Ed Reed, safety for the Baltimore Ravens. My favorite all-time Eagles player, Brian Dawkins, a beast. They're all beasts, honestly. And then, of course, Troy Polamalu. From all the... He's known for the Head and Shoulders commercials. He was okay. Just kidding, by the way. The guy was an absolute legend. Cooper Kupp. This is one of those score team cards. He's a wide receiver for the Rams. Boca Williams Jr., running back rookie card. receiver rookie. Trayvon Morig, something like that. Rookie safety. Brandon Ayuk, wide receiver for the San Francisco 49ers. And a legendary player known as John Elway, quarterback for the Denver Broncos. There's nothing I can really say that, that you don't already know. This guy's a legend, one of the best to ever do it. Okay, we only have 2 more packs. So, we have Sterling Shepard, wide receiver for the New York Giants. If I'm not mistaken, he actually just went out with a season-ending injury. I believe it was him. Jordan Boyer, a safety for the Buffalo Bills, and part of that really, really elite defense they have up there. He's phenomenal, and so is that entire defense, really. Romeo Akawara, defensive end for the Detroit Lions. Olamide Zacchaeus, I think is how you say their name. It's a cool name. Wide receiver for the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, this is a cool looking card. It's got some numbers on it too. It's a Chris Godwin card, and he's doing a cool move to the end zone. But he also, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's some numbers going on there. And it says 544 out of 575. So maybe it's like a limited edition kind of thing. It's got a nice holographic finish to it as well. Looks really good. Oh, cool. So this is an old school looking kind of Score 21 card. It's a 2021 rookie Trevor Lawrence card. Unfortunately, it's not signed or anything like that, but he was the #1 overall pick for the Jags and pretty good overall. He's still struggling a bit, but the Jaguars have Doug Peterson now, the former Eagles head coach who won them a Super Bowl, so they're in good hands with him. Aaron Rodgers, one of the best quarterbacks ever. Fantastic. This is one of those really cool next level cards as well. Kyle Trask, rookie card, quarterback. Davis Mills, quarterback, rookie card. Jared Patterson, running back, rookie. A really, really good quarterback. Won a Super Bowl. I think 2 Super Bowls, actually. Is that right? Or was it just one? I think it was only one, actually. But Kurt Warner, quarterback for the... I know he's with the St. Louis Rams and also the Arizona Cardinals. And I believe he's the one that had a comeback career from going back down to like the CFL. No offense to Canada. And then, bouncing back in his career to play in the NFL again as a starting quarterback. Pretty sure that's him. Taysom Hill, quarterback slash running back slash tight end slash fullback slash wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints. So that brings us to the final pack. It's the final pack. Down. Wonder if that will get copyrighted. Not that it matters, but still. There. This pack is thick. I can feel it. So Ronald Jones, running back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Emmanuel Ogbah, defensive end for the Miami Dolphins. Marcus Peters, cornerback for the Baltimore Ravens. Jonathan Taylor, running back for the Indianapolis Colts. And this is that thick card. CeeDee Lamb. Oh, I see. So, here we go. A CeeDee Lamb card, and it's a jersey card. It's when CeeDee Lamb played against the Cleveland Browns on October 4th, 2020. So that's really, really cool. And it says first score. So I'm assuming that's when he scored his first touchdown. I think that's what that is implying. That's really, really neat. Touching the fabric. That's awesome. Good find. He's a great young player for the Cowboys. I hate that he's on the Cowboys, but nonetheless. And what else do we have here? Ezekiel Elliott College Champions card. So it's showing his college and then his NFL comparison, like the pictures. This is another next level stats card with Kyler Murray. Dwayne Eskridge, wide receiver, rookie. Kellen Hill, running back, rookie. It's a cool name. Jabril Cox, rookie linebacker. Darrell Edmonds, safety for the Steelers. And finally, another Cooper Kupp card, wide receiver for the Rams. So, out of that whole box, we have one item that is a memorabilia card. It is this CeeDee Lamb signed jersey card. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about this card. So, good. Well, everyone, that's about it for me. Give you a little bit of hand sounds as I'm leaving this video. I hope you enjoyed the card openings. Let me know what you think about this front-facing format. I know you don't get to see all the cards splayed out, but just want to try something different. And if you have a favorite team or predictions for this year or any of the above when it comes to football, definitely let me know. I like talking football with people. And I'm excited for this year, especially for the Eagles. Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. We are on the march to 500 subscribers, so that is awesome. And thank you so much for all your support. I truly do mean it. And until next time, I hope you have yourself a great morning,